this is what I think it's going to look like when, at the end of the day, conservatives have completely jumped the shark and completely lose their marbles and go, as in Spaceballs they say, completely go to plaid, when they go completely crazy and completely wig out and go 100% nuts on the whole trans thing. And it'll go a little something like this. You know, the whole thing about this trans thing, it started a long time ago. You know, I don't know if you remember the Pontiac. They had this car called the Trans Am. They were trying to get our kids way back when by making a car called a Trans Am. I mean, but then I started thinking about it, and they had cars with manual transmission. They were admitting back then that it was their mission to manually turn our kids trans. And then they came up with automatic transmission, so they didn't have to do it manually. They were going to automatically have a mission to turn our kids trans. So I then decided I wasn't going to put my children in a car. I was going to go ahead and take the bus, right? But then I got on a bus and I needed to change my bus route. I needed to go from one bus to another. So the guy offered me to transfer. And I don't know if you heard about these conventions where they have them furries, and where they have these people, they dress up as animals and do all sorts of sinful things to each other while dressed up as wolves and sheep or whatever, cats or whatever. And I don't want to be a trans furry or a regular furry, whatever. So I had to get off that bus too, because I don't want anything to do with trans furries or whatever. So I don't know how I'm going to get around these days anyway. And then I was watching something about a news about some medical procedure, and they were talking about some transplants. So now not even our fruits and vegetables are safe. We have transplants now. I can't eat a fruit. I can't eat a vegetable. I'm going to have to just eat meat and cheese now and go a full paleo diet because you can't eat fruits and vegetables because they have transplants. And then I saw some Democrats talking on the news, and they were talking about how they wanted government to be transparent. So now they're not just coming after your kids, they're coming after the parents too. The Democrats want transparents, not just trans kids, but transparents. And see, that's why I'm voting for Donald Trump, because Donald Trump is not going to allow a transparent government. He's going to absolutely reject transparent in government. And then at the end of the day, I went ahead and I'm scared. I went to my dictionary at home and I opened up the dictionary. I wanted to see how many more words that there were with the word trans. There were so many words that had the word trans in it. I just threw my dictionary away, and I'm going to go to my school board and I'm going to tell them that we just need to remove all the dictionaries from the schools because our kids can't know anything about anything trans. So we need to throw out all the dictionaries and all the schools out because we need to protect our kids from everything trans. And if you have anything trans in any of those dictionaries and the kids see that, we just need to protect our kids from that. And there you go.